Hi there, I'm Dr. Nicole Maholy. Welcome back to our channel, my friend. Thank you for joining me today for this slow flow and stretch practice to help us wind down, relax the body and mind, and reset the nervous system. If you have a bolster or one or two bed pillows handy, we'll use that at the end of our practice. And you may also want to use your bolster or a towel or blanket to sit on at the beginning of our practice as well, because we'll start in a seated position. And if you happen to have yoga blocks, you may want to keep those nearby as well. So let's go ahead and begin. If you're a bit tight in the hips, you may find it comfortable to sit on the edge of a bolster or a blanket or a towel to raise the hips above the knees for comfort, so you can maintain a slight curve in your low back. Go ahead and close the eyes if that feels comfortable. Relax your forehead, the space between your eyes. Release any tension in your jaw. Allow your shoulders to melt down your back. Feel a wave of relaxation wash over your body. Take a moment to just check in with how you're feeling at the beginning of your practice. Notice how your body feels. Maybe you feel tension, tightness, or discomfort. Maybe you're feeling jittery or wired. Maybe you're already feeling relaxed, just knowing you're taking time for yourself with this practice. Without judging it as good or bad, just notice how your body feels right now. Now notice the state of your mind and emotions. Are you feeling stressed, anxious, down, or maybe calm, joyful? Whatever you're feeling, without judging it as good or bad, just notice where you're at right now. Let's set an intention to remain open to receiving whatever it is that you're needing to feel nourished and supported with this practice today. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose, drawing the air down into the belly, and exhale through the mouth, sighing it out. Another deep breath in, and sigh it out. One more deep breath into the belly, and exhale, letting it all go. Good. Go ahead and blink your eyes open. We'll start with slow backward shoulder circles to loosen up the neck and shoulder region. Keep the pace of your breath slow, breathing into your belly on the inhales and exhaling through the nose. Go ahead and switch directions. Excellent. And as you allow your shoulders to settle back into stillness, on your next exhale, take the left hand and reach towards the floor, softly anchoring your left shoulder while you reach your right ear to your right shoulder, feeling a lovely stretch in the left side of the neck. There's a quote by Rumi that feels fitting for this practice. He says, "Life is a balance between holding on and letting go." On your next inhale, come back up to center. And on your exhale, switch sides. Throughout this practice, notice where you can let go. We tend to hold a lot of tension and stress in the neck and shoulders. See if you can gently release some of that tension here. Inhale back to center, and exhale, switch sides. This time, as you reach your right ear towards your right shoulder, tip your nose towards your right shoulder. This can be intense, so make sure you only go to the point of comfort. If you feel discomfort at any point during this practice, back off of the stretch or pose to the point where the discomfort is no longer present, or you're always welcome to take a modification that's more comfortable. Inhale back up to center, and exhale, switching sides. Breathe in and out through the nose. See if you can let go of any tension in the face or jaw. Great, and inhale back up to center. Bring your hands and elbows up to shoulder height with your hands in front of your chest, and reach your right elbow backwards with a gentle spinal twist. We aren't cranking to full range, we're just looking for a gentle twist. Go ahead and switch sides, bringing the left elbow backwards to twist towards the left. And slightly speed that movement up, twisting left and right, just getting gentle movement in the upper back and spine. You can keep the head looking forward or just let it track slightly along with the torso. Today's practice is all about gentle, feel-good movement and letting go of tension. Go ahead and come back to center, lowering the arms. And you can set your bolster or blanket aside and come to a tabletop position with your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. We'll bring gentle movement into the spine with cat and cow pose next. On your next inhale, drop your belly towards the floor as you lift your tailbone towards the sky and shine your heart forward, keeping the back of the neck long, being careful not to crane upwards and strain the neck. Exhale and arch your back upwards towards the sky as you tuck your tail under and allow the head to hang down. Inhale, dropping the belly. And exhale, arching your back like a cat. Go ahead and take a few more rounds at your own pace. After your next exhale, come back to a neutral spine. And on your next inhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. Exhale, and inhale, lifting your torso to an upright position. Make sure your front knee is over your ankle. Hug both thighs in towards the midline, gently tucking your hips under so you feel a nice stretch in the front of the left thigh. You can rest your hands on the top of your thigh. This stretch is really great for stretching the hip flexors after sitting for an extended period of time. Life is a balance between holding on and letting go. Can you let go of any tension in the shoulders and jaw? On your next exhale, bring your left hand to the floor and reach your right hand towards the sky, looking up towards your right hand. Bring the right hand to the floor and shift the hips backwards, straightening the right leg, pointing the toes towards the sky, keeping the back straight and the neck long. If you have tight hamstrings, you may find more ease in this pose, resting your hands on blocks. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe into the hamstring, and on your exhales, see if you can comfortably release into the stretch further, letting go of any tension. Inhale, bring your hips forward, feeling a stretch in the left hip flexor. And exhale, reaching the hips back and straighten the right leg for a gentle hamstring stretch. Inhale, coming on forward. And exhale, reach the hips back. Inhale, bring the hips forward, press into the hands, and bring the right leg back to return to tabletop pose. Exhale. Inhale, bringing the left foot forward between your hands. Exhale. And inhale, lifting your torso to an upright position. Make sure your front knee is over your ankle, hugging both thighs in towards the midline. Tucking the hips under so you're feeling that nice stretch in the front of the right thigh. Relax the shoulders and neck. Soften the face. On your next exhale, bring your right hand to the floor and reach your left hand towards the sky, looking up towards your left hand. Bring the left hand to the floor and shift the hips backwards, straightening the left leg, pointing the toes towards the sky, keeping the back straight and the neck long. Use your blocks if that feels good to you. Relax the shoulders. Use the breath to release further into the stretch on your exhales, letting go of any tension. Inhale, bring your hips forward, feeling a stretch in the right hip flexor. And exhale, reaching the hips back and straightening the left leg. Inhale, bring your hips forward. And exhale, reach the hips back. Inhale, bring the hips forward, press into the hands, and bring the left leg back to return to tabletop pose. And now you can grab your bolster or pillows and place it in front of your hands, keeping your knees where they are. Walk your hands in front of your bolster and come onto your elbows and gently lower your hips to the floor. Position yourself so your bolster is supporting your upper abdomen and chest. Pelvis, thighs, and the tops of the feet are resting on the ground. Shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. Elbows and hands are ever so gently pulling towards your body so your heart shines forward. As you gaze forward, keep the back of the neck long. Soften your face. Release your jaw. Notice if you're gripping anywhere in your glutes or anywhere else in your lower body, and see if you can let that go. Just breathe here, letting go of any tension you notice. When you're ready, slowly lift your hips and come back to tabletop. Reposition your bolster so it's parallel with the long edge of your mat. Keeping your feet together, widen your knees to the edges of your mat, and fold over your bolster for supported child's pose. You can let your arms rest on the ground, bringing one cheek to the bolster, or you can fold them on top of your bolster and rest your forehead on them. Nice deep breaths in and out through the nose, drawing your breath down into the belly, feeling the lower back expand. And with each exhale, Allow yourself to let go of any tension, physical and mental tension, relaxing and releasing into the support beneath you. If you have your cheek on the bolster, you can turn your head now and switch to the other cheek. Check in with your body. See if any tension remains that you can release. When you're ready, slowly walk your hands back towards your body and roll up vertebrae by vertebrae to an upright position. Place your hands over your heart and gently close your eyes if that feels good. Take a moment to just check in with how you're feeling at the end of your practice. Notice how your body feels. Does it feel different than it did before you began your practice? Now notice the state of your mind and emotions. How are you feeling now compared to when we began? Gently dip your chin and slowly blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice. I hope you enjoyed it and that it was exactly what you needed to feel nourished and supported today. If you enjoyed this practice, let me know in the comments, and please make sure to click the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel for more stress release and relaxation practices and support. I'll see you in the next practice.